Hello, my Fierce Art family. For today's video, I am going to share with you my Black Friday sale haul. So a lot of them are ordered earlier on this Black Week, and we have so many items to talk about. So we have a lot of things here. We're going to start with some pencils from different brands. We have Koh-i-noor, Kaweco, and then I have a Micron over there. We only have one brush on this haul. The Da Vinci Pure Kolinsky. Also bought the Caran Museum Aquarell, just the 20 colors, talking about watercolor. We have here QOR High Chroma, some Daniel Smith watercolors. We have a Rosa watercolor here, some wooden palettes, and then a place where I'm going to put some watercolor swatches. We'll talk about that one. I have this fixed spray for pencil art would be very much needed now that I have a lot of them. And then some papers, of course. We have some Canson Heritage from Canson also. And then we have Bauho. I'm going to try for the first time. We have here Paul Rubens. Oops, before I forget, while I was filming, I remembered that I have bought this once also over the weekend, and these are some sketchbooks, watercolor papers. Without further ado, let's talk about them, and we will be swatching some of them as well. The first item that I will be sharing with you is this one. All right, I'm covering my address also. Okay. All right. And this is the, it's my Koh-i-noor. Okay, so I guess we are starting with pens. I really wanted it. I am going to show you a photo on the screen on how it was when I ordered it in Amazon. It's very Christmassy. There's also another pen similar to this right here, which I have used on an urban sketching. I will be sharing with you how it looks. So this is the Koh-i-noor Magic multicolored pencils, and it's the Progresso. I'm super excited with this one. I researched on it, watched some videos that featured this one, and some blogs also read them. So by the way, yeah, the case looks like this. Those are the colors that we're expecting. It says 23 plus 1 in there. There's this tin box. Very slim also. Oh, cool. All right, so here there are the names of the colors. There's a blender. All right, so this says Summer Sun up to titanium metal over there. Czech Republic. Now we all see it better over here. Okay, so I cannot wait to open this one. The moment I saw it, I was like, I gotta have that one. So I think this is a limited edition. I do not even know which year. I'm just happy that I was able to see this in Amazon. And if you wanted to get your hands on this, just do your research, look for it. Just type in Koh-i-noor Magic multicolored pens or magic pens or Progresso magic pens, and you will hopefully find this one also. I think this is more available in Europe, but probably also you can find this in America. Oh my god, it's way more beautiful here than in the photos. Oh my god, this really gives me Christmas vibes. I feel so inspired. So it says here on this tiny thing, Koh-i-noor pencil since 1790. Okay, all right, some quality check paper perhaps, and we have here 24. It says 23 plus 1. So maybe it's because there's really 23 colors, and then this is blender. There you go. So this is the blender. How can I easily grab it? Okay, from here instead, because I have Pretty decent long nails. Okay, so here, that's the blender. Beautiful with those snowflakes. Oh, so pretty. It says Koh-i-noor Hard Myth. There's magic in there. And then Czech Republic over here. So 24 beautiful colors. I think that this one really do deserve its own video wherein I will be swatching it. Maybe we do a little bit of like those tiny illustrations that I love to do. Yeah, but here is an overview. My goodness, they are so pretty. It's like if I feel sad or whatnot, I open this box and just feel merry and happy seeing all these beautiful colors. I love color. I love pens. I've been collecting pens ever since I was super young. So here is a close up. Oh, we have shades of yellow, oranges, red. We have the pinks here, or rather the pink and the purple. Shades of blue, chartreuse, yellow, green, and then two earth colors over there. But it's just magic colors over here. You know what? Let me go ahead and grab the other magic pen that I have, and then that I could easily just show you how it works. So let me just move this aside, but I promise you we are going to have another video for this before
Maybe we can
Christmas.
put it in the
Background over here because it's just so pretty and inspiring. All right, so another product that I have here from Koh-i-noor is this one.
See
And when I open it, this I actually opened and used this one. I just put it back here so you see the unwrapping experience or uncasing experience. Well, it's still a clear plastic box, so it's still unboxing. All right, so here we have a little bit of more details. Says made in Europe. Portemine over there. Oh, Koh-i-noor Italia. That's why it says Portemine. All right. I think this one is made in Italy. All right, so it is this pen, and I fell in love with it because I really wanted to have a Progresso or a magic pen. And initially, it goes when you receive it, it goes like that. You don't see the spets inside it, and then to put that out, you have to press from here. So it says Koh-i-noor Versatil 5340. They only have this color for the one that has like this magic design, and then there's a plain color red and a plain color black, if I'm not mistaken. And there's also another material which is, if I'm not mistaken, that was stainless steel. Yeah, but I wanted to try that one too. So that, okay, I'll press this one and then it will release the spets inside. So the refill you can buy separately. Some stores sell it with this pen holder with one spet inside, and then a refill of six, a pack of six or a box of six. All right, so this one I have used it on my urban sketching as I mentioned earlier, and then I sketch it like this. So we sketch on the library, and on the top of the library, we were told that we should not use anything water based. And you know me, I am a watercolor girl or an ink girl, so that was difficult for me. And I was like, I know that I do not have much time to sketch, so I still have to put color in there and be able to sketch. And so this is the perfect tool. And it came just like after 1 day since I have the Amazon Prime here in Sweden. So that's how it looks here. I sketch fellow sketchers who were sketching outside. It was super, super, super cold. We are on end of autumn. I'm not sure if I have a photo of this, but I will insert some clips here so you'll better understand how I sketched this one. Yeah, but I'm quite happy and pleased about it. I am going to grab one paper here since I have a lot, since I'm going to do some swatches for my ink. These are the leftover papers and I saved them. I do not want to waste paper. All right, so I just do it a little bit like this. If you do the point part, you go be like this. And then it has several colors And it's so beautiful, right? You can do a line, then so many colors. I believe this does not smudge so much. I also tried to use a Q-tip smudger, not the real smudgers that you really can buy from our stores. Those I have to buy soon also, but yeah, it doesn't really smudge so much. It's still a little bit. And then if I do like this, then it will be thicker. There you go. And then we have more colors. So fun, right? Let's see. Try to how do we spell? Koh-i-noor. And yeah, that's a sample. So this magic pen are the ones that we have over here too. It just so happened that they have more color varieties on this one, which is pretty cool. So I'm super excited. So now you have an idea on how this one's gonna be, but like some of them will be based on how they look here. So it's like woodless pencils and very magical colors. Yeah, so this one will have more blue in them, some more yellow, some more green, some more orange. So but those are the pens that I got from Koh-i-noor, and let's move on to the next ones. So I have just one Micron 003 fine liner here. I have all of the fine liners of Micron, all of the numbers, but I needed another one of these because the one that I have, I accidentally did something wrong. I was using it on a rough paper and then I lost the tip. So this is pretty much unusable. This probably still have lots of ink inside until I figure out how I will be able to still use that one, or if you have any tips so I don't get to waste this one, then let me know. But in the meantime, I got this one, but I didn't really buy this. This was actually given to me by Wester's Art. So thank you so much for this one. And I used the 003. I really want that very fine one because it's the one that I use for labeling my watercolors, especially if they're on a half bands or I'm doing my swatches and I write super, super tiny, as in super micro tiny. And I really love that pen. So that's about it. Another item that I have bought from Amazon is this Kaweco fountain pen. This is made in Germany, and I have been stocking Kaweco fountain pens since I got into fountain pens. I think that was like 2021, end of 2021, early 2022. And I don't really have so much since I focus more on watercolors, but I have bought several. Yeah, I will show you a very, very tiny fountain pen collection, which probably will get bigger once I started hoarding them. Steal. I bought this on a steal. I'm super excited. You can hear it in my voice because originally the price of this one is about 799 Swedish krona, let's say 70 euros if I am going to convert it, $70. I do not know how much it really is for those countries who uses that currency, but if I convert, that's gonna be it. Everything's super expensive in Sweden. But you know what? I bought this plus some discounts from Amazon because of Black Friday. I think it was the minus 100 Swedish krona. That was like $10 or 10 euros. If you buy more than 500 Swedish krona, only on selected items. So this is one of them. Oh, so awesome. This is the iconic tin case for Kaweco Sport fountain pens and all of fountain pens that they have. I think for the brass, the bronze, this is the case that they use also, except for those super high-end ones. So here it says Kaweco licensed to write Germany since 1883. And there's a lot of people who are cult fans or serial collectors here on YouTube and all over social media. There's even like a Reddit community, I think, for this one, and a Facebook and Instagram community, if I'm not mistaken. Here's the information at the back. Oops, it says box made in CN. That means China. Yes, yes. And this is the pen. Oh my God, it's just so beautiful. So All of the cute designs, all of those pastel colors, beautiful colors are on the Kaweco Sport, and that's made out of plastic. But this one is the Kaweco Owl Sport, and this is aluminum. All right, so let's unwrap this one. Oh my god, just the weight of it. Um not against any of the plastic fountain pens. I like them too. Beautiful colors, and so many brands carry them, different designs. But there's something about aluminum that has a beautiful weight onto it, beautiful balance on the hand. So, oh, this one you screw out. Oh, yes, you do. All right, so there. And the color of this is like a blue jeans, just so beautiful, faded blue jeans. There's two colors. One is this blue, and then the one is a black one. Just really nice. The nib, it's a medium. Can insert a nib photo here, and this is Kaweco over there. So beautiful. Let's open this up. Okay, this will be needing a converter. It doesn't come with a converter right away, but if you have some ink cartridges lying down there, then you can probably use that right away. So it's a medium nib, which is good because I can use my shimmer inks with this one also, since that needs a much more bigger nib, so it doesn't clog the shimmers, the micro glitters, and all that. So yeah, that is my first ever Kaweco Owl Sport, and I wanted to have more. This is so expensive, but yeah, hopefully I get to add some more. I wanted to have the brass and the bronze for sure, the raw steel of the collection, and then one from the Owl Sport, just to have one of each variety. Yeah, so that's it. Super excited about this one, and I cannot wait to ink this. There will be a lot of fountain pen videos here on my channel very soon also, and the inks as well. Another thing that I am super excited about and really broke my wallet is this Caran 20 Museum Aquarell, and it is our watercolor pencils, highlight fastness. I believe for a lot of the artists, they say that this is the best of the best, even better than polychromos or the Inktense from their ones. Some people say that this complements those other ones, so it's very subjective. But for those who have done some tests, did some scoring, this one scored really high on everything, from its design, for how much product you get on it. It is easy to determine which color you will have. Specific one is the marine assortment, so more of like a marine inspired color over here. Still has all of our basics here from the color wheel here. Of course, the red, yellow, and blue, and then several of the greens over here. Lots of blue, since we are talking about aqua, and all that. And depending on which one you would want to paint, of course, there's some green for represents those oceans or the waters of much more tropical countries. And yeah, we still need some of these on our paintings or illustrations. So that's how it looks in the front. I will not be opening this for today because I really do think that this deserves its separate video. Since it's a whole video anyway, I can just show it to you much better on another video. All right, so this is how it looks at the back. It gives us the anatomy of this pencil. It says that this is released on 2013, one of the newest ones, if not the newest that they innovated. The Caran is really known for creating beautiful pencils, very high quality, Swiss made. And we have here the details, the colors that you are expecting. Caran Aquarell has 100 colors at the moment, so this is the 20 of those 100. I am super excited about this one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so soon we are going to talk about this one and create a lot of art with this watercolor pencil. And on the watercolor department, we have these. So first, I'm going to talk about this brush. I did not buy this brand new. This is one of those items that I bought pre-loved, and I feel like I would love to ask you first, do you want me to share my pre-loved haul of art materials
Things
for I buy on the secondhand store, vintage shop, or I bid on a local marketplace that we have here. We call it Tradera in Swedish. So yes, this is a beautiful Da Vinci Pure Kolinsky 1503 made in Germany. And this is a very expensive one. It's a very expensive one. You have no idea. I got this one. Maybe I put a photo here on the screen so you will be as much excited as I am. So I bought this one, big crazy bid on it together with a lot of watercolors. Two tins or tin boxes from Winsor and Newton that the artist who let it go and put it on the bidding, he had poured several of his Winsor Newton watercolors on those tin boxes, and then a lot of Renaissance intense watercolors, which is so cool because I have all of the Renaissance half pans, but I don't have all of the intense watercolors on tube. So there will be a video about that very soon here on my channel also. But going back on this pure Kolinsky, I have the other one, which is a Da Vinci Casaneo, given from a Roman small store, urban sketch kits. So yeah. And I have been painting with this one for quite some time. Here I made it wet, so you see it has a very good point. The tip is really pointy, very nice, and it actually holds a lot of water. This is the size 9, so I can only imagine how other sizes. Being pure Kolinsky, of course, it is a little bit expensive, so it's good that I just grabbed this one. Very loved. And yeah, I actually plan to use this one when we swatch some of the watercolors for today's video. So yeah, it will be right there. I have several ones from Rosa Gallery. Two of these were given. Cobalt, gray, and golden brown were given to me from Wester's Art. And then the rest I bought myself. So I bought this one burnt umber because I don't have this on any of my Rosa Gallery sets. I think I have every single one of the Rosa Gallery watercolors. But Rosa Gallery just announced a few days this Black Week that they have 10 more coming. If I'm not mistaken, I'll put it here on the screen. I have sap green also. I have here cerulean blue. I have a cadmium yellow medium and a cadmium red medium. So those are the colors from Rosa Gallery that we have in total of seven colors from Rosa Gallery. And then I will insert a photo here on the screen on how they look swatched. And then I will do the same for Daniel Smith. But for core, I will just create a dedicated video. So I have two other sets of the core, the introductory set, and then the earth set of 6. I will show a video of that. I have shown that also, those two sets, on a different haul video before. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. I'll put the link on the description bar or put the photo here, so it's easy for you to find that one here on my channel. So it's the high chroma set with beautiful watercolors. It's really difficult to find these American watercolor brands like Mgram, Core. Impossible to find Da Vinci in Sweden or in Scandinavia. So I only was able to buy this one from Amazon. And I know that some of you would say Jackson's Art. Yes, but Jackson's Art, since the Brexit, they're not a European Union, part of the European Union anyway, anymore rather. Then that means that we pay like we pay dues for them, like VAT, customs, and all that, and the shipping is a little bit expensive also depending on the product. I noticed that it varies on the products, on how the shipping is and the time for shipping also. Some are very fast, like my M-grams when I order them. A lot of Jackson's Art haul videos here on my channel. Check it out if you wanted to see them. But yeah, so this one I am going to have a dedicated video because Core deserves it. Come on, it was difficult to grab you, so yes. And I also grabbed this one with a very good discount, the minus 100 crowns if I buy more than 500. So yeah, I used the $10 off superpower for this one, which is not so much because it just makes it similar price to how the Americans buy it in America. Yeah, so I still buy it for about, let's say, $38 after that very good discount, which is just the normal price of for America. It's good enough, better than nothing. Daniel Smith. I have some minis over here. So I really wanted to collect all of the Primatex, and I am missing quite a lot. So the ones that I added right away is Bloodstone Genuine over here on a 5 ml, and a Blue Apatite recommended by Wester's Art. So I grabbed the Blue Apatite Genuine. They say it's very, very beautiful. So I have the Quinacridone Burnt Orange, Raw Sienna over here, Cascade Green, my favorite. I have that on a half a pan. So Cascade Green, but I feel like I needed that. So one of my favorite colors, so I grabbed that 15 ml. And then once again, the Blue Apatite Genuine Primatech Watercolor is right here. So I have 5 new Daniel Smith watercolors, 3 on 5 ml and 2 of the 15 ml full tubes. And I am going to insert a photo of how they swatched here on the screen so you get to see how beautiful they are. Now the sun have completely left us and it's so dark, so I'm back with using the ceiling lamp. All right, so we have a little bit of shadow over here for this palettes, and these are some wooden palettes that I also found on Amazon. So initially I have this one, and I know that you are aware of this if you have been seeing some videos on my channel, and this is the wooden palette where I keep my M-gram. So before it was just 10 colors, and then I added 5 more colors that I bought from my Jackson's Art Haul, and now we have all of the 15 in here. So I have here the 10 deluxe color and then added 5 more. So yeah, you will see that on a M-gram video that I have already uploaded here on my channel. So please go ahead and check it out if you're curious. And then I added 3 more over here. So maybe I can put this one right here. But this have squares on it for the design, but all of these 3 have rounds. So first we go with the biggest one over here, and same design, have those magnets over there. I find that these magnets are not super strong, but it works anyway. So we have a mixing plate over here, just a plastic one, and the wells are round, and this time it doesn't have any of that plastic holder in there, so it's like directly on the wood when you put your watercolors, or when we put our watercolors here. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 24 wells in here. So that's the first one. So it's perfect for those 24 sets of tubes that I have on my collection. Otherwise, I can just put here some selected colors. The ones that I have quite a lot on tubes at the moment is Renaissance. It's more than 24 actually. And then this one, okay, I think 4, 8, 12, 16. So here we have 16, can put 16 colors on it. And then the last one, we can put 4, 8, 12, 12 here. Okay, so they are about the same on the wells part, just different on the mixing plate. As you see here, it's divided into 2, and on this one we have 3 round mixing part over there, and this one actually the mixing part is right here, but I put my swatches there for now, but I can just easily remove this one. And yeah, but at the moment I put the swatches over there. So yeah, maybe I can remove it just so you see all of them and the difference. So if you are on the lookout for wooden palettes that are quite affordable, then you can find it on so many places. But this ones I found on Amazon, and just keep in mind that the magnets are not going to be super strong. Some people I saw that they did a DIY on their palettes and just put some hinge right here by themselves. And for all of these three, it doesn't have this part where you can easily put your clip. So all of them are exact same on the sides. So probably these are more for studio painting. Well, you can use it for travel also, but you cannot easily clip it on your sketchbook. So for urban sketchers, plein air artists, and something like this would be more helpful than this other design. So those are the difference between those designs. So I hope that this helps if you're on the lookout for wooden palettes. Well, an honorable mention, I have this coin collection book, which I thought is bigger than this one. Yeah, I didn't look at the dimensions, but it was not so big at all. Just quite bigger on the width when it comes to an A5. I think this is an A5 paper. Not even. No, it's totally different size because this an A5 and yeah, very different. But yes, I will put the dimensions here on the screen. This is a coin collection book, but I initially bought this one to put some watercolor swatches. But seeing that they're way too small, then I'm not super sure on how I'm gonna do it, but I have sample swatches like this that I have used on some videos that I filmed just to see the color. So it could be like a back to back. Then I probably can go ahead and write the pigment or the name or the brand somewhere since I write very small anyway. Put it on one of the shelves and then it goes like that. But I am not certain yet, so we'll think about it. And if I decided to do that, I would love to go ahead and share it on a video with you, my lovely art friends, instead. But yeah, that is how it looks, like a faux leather stitched on the side. I think that's a thoughtful design. We have some metal on the corner over here. The good thing about this one is I can refill it. Oh, there's no easy way to open, so I have to do like so, but it's okay. Then I can just refill this one. But let's see if I'm going to use this one or grab something else instead. And then last but definitely not the least, the watercolor papers, sketchbooks, sketch pads that I have bought from this is all from Amazon. I think different places. Yeah, different places. So first we start small. So I haven't tried anything from Paul Rubens. Keep on seeing it all over social media. They have watercolor paints also. They have several art materials, but this one is their. It says here, cotton hot pressed 20 sheets 300 grams, and that's the size. 132 millimeters by 97 millimeters. So this is a pretty small, almost like a pocket size sketchbook. And yeah, all Chinese in there. So yeah, super excited to go ahead and try this one. Maybe I can open it and we can feel it a little bit so I can finally use it. I really like the design of the cover. It's hardbound. So way better now that we have removed that part. So removing the sleeve. Aha, it goes like that. Okay. So it's like a metallic matte pink on the cover color. Is there no easy way to do this? Finally, and then there. We have this garter over here. So Pretty design. Love that one. Front and back. Top, bottom, and sides. So it goes like this. Okay, black on the first page. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this portrait of landscape. I currently have a Hanemule sketchbook that is landscape, so this probably I could have it on portrait instead. Okay, yeah, cold press watercolor, which is good for sketching, especially when you do urban sketching. You don't really want to have rough paper because if you use a fine liner, then it is not going to be easy to maneuver the tip of the pen when you do it, and especially when you do some fast sketches when you're outdoors. So it's okay to have like a much more smoother one when you sketch, but if you're at home, of course, we can take advantage of the beauty of using the rough paper or the fine rough paper. So yeah, I think this is the same front and back. Some watercolor paper is like different in the front and the back. Yeah, it's quite the same. Oh, it has that easy peel off here. Oh, that's a thoughtful one. And then we see that it's stitched here also. We have the divider over here. Yeah. Pretty interesting. I'm so excited to use this one for my sketches. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it for urban sketching or just sketches at home, but you will see very soon. So that's it for this Paul Rubens one. And then this other one, I thought that I bought the Pro one, but this is just the Academy, so that's the student grade. Still 100% cotton and then acid free. So since I have never tried any Bahong paper, but this one's just Bahong pure cotton watercolor paper, even though it's Academy, it's probably still good. So yeah, got this on a good price. So nice to try this. Finally, this is always compared to the big named ones, the cult favorite like Arches watercolor. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Speaking of Arches watercolor, I also bought some. I should include that here on this video. Let me just grab that. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot that I got all of these other papers from yesterday because after we did urban sketching, we went to this place, Creatima, which is an art store here in Sweden, more of like a art supply store rather. And this is my urban sketch from yesterday. You can share a photo here also on the screen or a video. And yep, Creatima, Gothenburg. And these are the items that I have. So if I did not show you the Bauhong, I did not mention that this is mostly compared to Arches, I would have forgotten about these four things. So I'm going to tell you about Arches. I bought this one from the Black Friday sale from that store. Sorry about the reflection, but this is the Arches cold press, fine grain, 300 grams, 140 pounds, and it is A5. You have this one, very good price, 25% discount. And then I have three other papers right here. So I have two sketchbooks. One is this art creation sketchbook, which is something that is not super expensive, more on the very affordable price. It has 80 sheets here, 94 pounds or 140 grams. So this is quite thin, 12 by 12 centimeters. Let's just look at the back. Here it says you can use this for sketching, pencil, charcoal, chalk, graphite, crayon, ink, and watercolor. So judging by the weight of the paper, it will be quite thin. So if you're not going to be using a lot of water when you do the watercolor, not so much of a wash, then this sketchbook probably would work, but I haven't tried. That's why I grabbed one to try it. I have the Hanemule also, but I have it on A6 and I do sketch with it on a landscape version. But since this is a square, first time I will try this one. So yeah, different one, the 100% cotton. I have the other one, which is just watercolor paper, but not cotton. So yeah, I took advantage of the sale and grab it and super excited to go ahead and sketch with this book also. So there are two different sizes, a smaller one and then like a 12 by 12 and a 14 by 14 centimeters over here. So 60 pages and 80 pages. Yeah, awesome. I can't wait to go ahead and try those. And then while I was there, I also play with the Caran Luminance colored pencils, and they have a set of 12 there that is open, and then the kids can go ahead and test it out or play on the table. And of course, it's not just for kids, it's also for those who wanted to test the product. So yeah, I grab a sheet of Clairefontaine paint on, and this paper is the mixed techniques or mixed media paper that they have, but it's the recycled one. I have the regular one, which is not recycled. So I tested the pens right here because I really am considering on getting that one, even though I already have the polychromos because it has very good reviews. So I grabbed this leaflet also to study it a little bit more. And then last paper that I got from the Swedish store Creatima is this one. It's paint on, still mixed media. Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, this is also mixed media. The difference is that it has a lot of a variety for the paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So denim, white. What was the grain? I think that was a rough paper. We have the gray, a natural color, and a black. And that means it's right here. That's the black, natural, the gray, the rough, yeah, the denim color, and the white, which I have. I have this one on and size A5, which I have used quite a lot. So this it's almost half that I used on that paper. But I find that this paper is just okay-ish for watercolor. It buckles. So I think that this one works more for inks. I tried it with inks and it was okay with the inks, but not super good. But I haven't tried it with other mediums such as crayons, pastels, or just pencils. And I'm going to try that very, very soon. So that's it. I wanted to try a different color of paper. And then going back to our Amazon haul, I got this too. So this one, I also got this on a crazy, crazy good sale for Sweden. I really have to put a disclaimer because this could be cheap in other countries, but for us, if I see this in for like $20, that's already very cheap. But for you guys, you probably could grab it for like less than that. Because normally this is like between $40 to $50 equivalent for the Swedish krona, 400 to 500 crowns or more. And yeah, I wanted to try this one because this is ranked as one of the best. Some people have an issue of like painting with this one and that you should do it on the opposite side and all that. But I have a sample of this one, which I was holding earlier. And I showed you A5 size. And yeah, I got it, this one. I have this sample when I went to Oslo, Norway, and bought some paper on the art supply store there. They have different samples, so they're able to show a lot of them, and I get to keep some of them. So that's it. And I feel like, I wanted to try that one. If I'm not mistaken, it's the exact same one. Green, 300 grams. Yes, I think it is, yeah. Try on the other side. So it even says to try on the other side. So then this is the paper or the part that you should be painting on. Yeah, all right. So I cannot wait to go ahead and try that one because I have the arches, like different sizes. And I have the Saunders, and this is the first time I'm going to try this one. will be very exciting. And then I have the Fabriano, the not so expensive ones. I will grab the Fabriano, the more professional one, very soon too, so I could try that. And this one I have been using ever since I started with watercolor. A lot of my works are done with this one. Not because it's the best of the best, but to be honest, this one does the job. It doesn't buckle, and this is the exact same paper that I use on my urban sketches. So this is a backup since I am going to to finish this one right here already. Yeah, it is the exact same one as you see right here. And this was the one that I have showed you, my urban sketch from yesterday. And since it is glued on the sides, and yeah, you see the paper doesn't buckle. And even I even used that for non-watercolor when I showed you also earlier in the video. And this too, I used this paper also, and as you see, after I removed it, it's still quite a nice flat paper. And here I did a lot of wash. So this part has like consumed way too much water on this part when I sketch in the library, Yotibo Natur Historical Museum, or Natural History Museum in my city right here. And then this one, I sketched this on a nighttime. I kid you not. I have about like 30 minutes only to sketch this one outside in the cold. But yeah, it was so much fun to sketch that one. That was in November 9, 2023 that I did that. So yeah, I think I still have one more backup. So I have two backups. This is the second backup for this paper. And yeah, I think that I usually use this one for some artworks that I would like to have, but it's not the ones that I will be using for art exhibits and that I will be selling. Because when I do art exhibits, I would rather use an Arches paper or a Saunders paper for that one. But in the beginning of my art journey, some of the some of the paintings that I showed on some art exhibits, I used that paper also. And actually, it also got sold. But I used Daniel Smith watercolors with them since those are the watercolors that I started with also. So yeah. But yeah, it was really good. I highly recommend this one if you're on a budget. So there you have it, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me on this Black Friday haul video wherein we talk about so many different pens, watercolors, watercolor paper, some watercolor palettes, and a place to store the swatches. And if you have any questions, and if you have tried these products or any recommendations or anything that you just wanted to say in the comment section, go ahead and do so. Let's continue the conversation down there. And I'm really happy that I was able to finally put a video out there. And yeah, I usually put some updates on my community tab on what's going on why I am not able to film, or yeah, what's I have been doing for quite some time. So yeah, please go ahead and check it out. If you don't see me posting, I probably give you the reason over there. Yeah, so I would love to see you on my future videos featuring more in-depth review or more in-depth focus video on each of these items. Yeah, and don't forget to please subscribe. It will help my channel quite a lot. When we reach 1,000, I will finally be able to go live on YouTube without any problem. So I'll see you, and remember to keep on creating art. And I hope I inspired you today.